You're going to earn money now in three ways. Three ways with GTA 6. Listen to this whole video. There's a lot of ways to get money. I mean, I want to point out the obvious first. Obviously, merchandise. Obviously, having customized controllers. Listen, there's a guy who's selling $400 luxury controllers with the GTA 6 on it. They're selling mugs, they're selling light boxes, they're selling framed art. They got all of that stuff. Then there's the in-game stuff like modules and having servers on M5 and charging for unique special things. You can't charge to get in the game in the server, but you can charge for specialized things, assets you create and you make money with creating that community. And that's a great thing. But the problem is, one, you have to put money up front. You got to get a lot of stuff up front, more than usual, and it's a learning curve. So there's nothing wrong with that unless you specialize in servers anyway and you're a techie person, go for it. But here's the other thing. Let me introduce you to something else. How about you making money with your intellectual properties, meaning your opinion? The biggest thing you can make money with is your opinion. And here's a little trick that most people don't know. They say gamers only make $1 to $3 RPM on YouTube. No, they can make a lot more. You know why? Because GTA is one of the oldest, most successful games out there. This is not only a big launch, but this is an American launch. And it is, even though it was founded in the UK, it's an American launch. It was created by two brothers in the UK. And most is people out of America using it because we're the outlaw country anyway. And then there's another factor in there. It's an older demographic. Usually it's a younger demographic for video games. Now, I'm 55, man. I played the original. I've been playing GTA for 25 plus years. We got the money. We didn't think, all of us pre-ordered the $400. We didn't give a fuck. We don't care if they didn't have the physical copy or whatever. I went and bought a PS5. I didn't even fuck with PS5 because I got a gaming laptop and AC was tough. I don't need PS5. And I thought PS6 was coming out, so I wasn't even thinking about PS5. However, soon as they said GTA 6 is coming out, all right, fuck it, I'll bite the bullet. I bought a 2 terabyte, almost bought the 4, but I heard the rumors of the 6 coming out. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to get the 2 terabytes, and the only thing I'm playing on here is GTA 6 and maybe a couple other games. I'm not going to trip because GTA 6 is going to take up about 400. Looks like 400 gigs. Initially it's 300, but word is it may spread to 400 gigs. So, 2 terabytes is more than enough. I added some other cool games onto my, via PlayStation Store, and now I got like 1.3, left. Well, a terabyte and 300 gigs, more than enough for GTA 6 and saves and other things because I'm not playing a lot on there. But think about what I just said to you. I just spent $1,000 doing that because I'm an older person and us older people have the capital in most cases. The exciting part about that for the money for you is the 3 ways these people make money. I thank you for holding on. I'm going to break this down to you. The first way I hinted and alluded to was YouTube. But YouTube long form content that's 8 minutes or more that you can play. You can play the game, record that. You can also record a talking head video like this or a combination of that, but a split screen. You've seen those screens where in the bottom they're doing that, and at the top you hear them talking, or you hear their voice while the game is going on. Yeah, let me tell you how you get paid off that. The YouTube monetization needs 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and you create content with your opinion about the games, the guns, what you think the play is. You got a ton of resources already out there. Just put your spin on it, on what you think. Here's the thing that's great about this. You got the confirmed stuff from Rockstar, the leaked stuff, the rumored stuff. There's more than enough stuff out there to talk about and get content and build up. Here's a little trick to that. You actually got to work your ass off and get lots of content several times a day. They talk about post once a day. Fuck that. Don't post once a day. Don't post once a week. Post several times a day. In this very channel, I'm posting several times. Now, here's the thing. You may not listen to me and might not believe me, but if you look under Darren Monroe Politics, you will find under YouTube, I have 90,000 plus followers, I earn 5 figures a month. I know what I'm talking about. I have followers on TikTok for Darren Monroe Gaming, almost 5,000 followers there. I have almost 15,000 followers on Instagram under Darren Monroe Gaming. So I know what I'm talking about in the gaming world. In the political world, I got 90,000 plus followers just on one account, and I got 3 of them. I got 50,000 followers on Instagram. I'm in politics, so I got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers, and I'm making 5 figures a month. So I know what I'm talking about when I tell you that I know that this is going to be a lot of money for you. So that's the first way. YouTube, you can put enough content out there and get attention. By the way, the gaming TikTok and the gaming Instagram I only started this less than 15, 20 days. Okay? That's how fast. I grew 5,000 on TikTok. I grew to 15,000 on Instagram. That's why I know I'm going to grow hemisphere with this. It's just a matter of time. It takes time. Here's the second way. And in fact, the last 2 I'll give to you and then start breaking down some numbers. You could sell video guides. Like I'm going to be selling one soon. There'll be one in my homepage. If you don't see it, it's not out yet. That I'm going to be selling PDFs. And you can create them, yes, with ChatGPT and Claude. All you got to do is, I want to create a GTA 6 gaming guide with my opinion, and just put it in there from your laptop or from your phone, and boom, start breaking it out. By the way, if you're wondering what kind of video gear you need to do YouTube, I'm doing this from a phone, an iPhone, okay? You don't need a laptop even these days. I just do it from my phone and upload it. That's the way I did it. In my Darren Monroe political niche, I have over 2,000 videos on there. And I just upload from my camera, boom, whatever. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The game is so easy to do. Now, as far as Instagram and TikTok are concerned, you're going to make shorts. But here's the catch. You make one video that's 60 minutes or less, and you upload it. How many times should you do that a day? A bunch. Seriously, in the beginning, I was posting like 6 or more times. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 at night, or maybe 1 at night and then 1 overnight. I'm posting. But then after I got some traction, I cut it down to 3 and, to give it room to grow because I already got an audience following me. But I want you to understand, you can do this too. You could kill this. This is the game. This is so exciting for you to make money with. Now, let's go back to those videos and PDFs. How do you make money with that? You're going to use something called Samcart. Samcart, you're going to get that, and you're going to upload that. Even with their AI and Samcart, they will make you a sales page, and they will make you a checkout cart. You connect it to your bank. You do what they instruct you to do. They're a $300 million company. I'm not an affiliate for it. This is not one of those things. Go to my affiliate link, and you can join. Look up Samcart and do that. And the great part about this is that you can offer video guides. How long should your video be for your video guide? About 10 minutes or more. Mine's going to be somewhere between, it's going to be a little longer. It's going to be about 30 minutes or more because I'm going to be very detailed, showing you in detail how to do these 3 things that I'm talking about on YouTube. And it's only going to be $7. You say, Darren, how can you make money with $7, whether it's a PDF or that? You can also upload that PDF to Samcart as well. How do you that you created with ChatGPT and with Claude or Claude? But people say, well, Darren, how do you get people to buy it? Where's the link in there? Well, you're gonna put the link in your YouTube. When you have 1,000 plus followers, you can put it in your TikTok, or when you have you can put it from the beginning in your Instagram and put the link up there. But in the meanwhile, build the audience first, and they're ready. I got 4,000 people to talk to, almost 5,000 people on TikTok, almost 15,000 people on Instagram, and several people replied to me here through my shorts and videos who said, Darren, yeah, I'm definitely interested. Where's the link? The whole idea is people want to know. The next question people ask me is, well, how can you make, a lot of money, tens of thousands, and how much money are we talking? Well, first of all, we're talking about, first you got to make your first $1,000. You got to build your audience on those 3 social medias, like I said. Look at this video over and over. And then what you're going to do is tell them about you having a guide. That's all I did in the last less than 20 days, and people have responded. If you look over at my Instagram, you see a ton of response, and people say, let's go, let's go. It's only $7. And then the idea is that you can make your first 1,000 soon, but the whole idea in this is in 6 months, you can make between $3,000 to $10,000 between all three. You'd have your monetized YouTube, you'd have your videos, you'd have your PDFs. And here's the catch with the videos and PDFs. I know you say $7, you ain't gonna make no $3,000, $10,000. It's not gonna be one $7. It's gonna be several. You're gonna be creating what I call serialization. You're gonna create a series. You ever heard those for dummy books? You know, iPhones for dummy, Galaxy for dummy, Microsoft for dummy. You ever heard of Chicken Soup for the Soul? That's $1 billion book brand. And of course, you've heard of Lord of the Rings. Of course, you've heard of Harry Potter. You know, what's her name? J.K. Rowling. They basically have a series of books, right? You're going to have a series of videos. You're going to have a series of things that you put out that you make money with. And those $7 add up. Oh, yes. In fact, in my video guide, I'm going to show you how to not get $7 from the sale, but get as much as, say, $55 from the sale. And people can buy directly from you without upsells per se, without direct anything. I'm talking about upfront on the same checkout cart you have for $7. That's why I'm using SamCart. You can do this. The stuff I'm giving you right now is game. This is what people pay major money to get with. Why am I doing it this way? Well, the cool part is I love this game. The cool part, I know that I'm going to have a series of things out talking about how to make money. It's going to be all about money with GTA, whether it's playing the game to get money or getting money right here via your opinion. That's the incredible part about this. You can do this. And if you're tired of that job, the ability for you to do this is easier than you think. The only catch, and there is a catch, is you got to put in the work. You know, as much as you put into playing this game, if you put work into creating content like I've told you and being able to offer it, you're going to make a serious bag. But you got to move fast, especially right now as I'm doing this. It's early. You move fast, you move quick, and you get out there and get it done. The quicker you move, money loves speed, right? In the meanwhile, go over to my homepage, click on my name, go to my YouTube homepage, and binge watch the rest of my content. You'll absolutely love it.